I'm a millennial who logged off of social media for a month? No way. Here's what happened. Last month, I decided to take a break from social media. It wasn't that I was addicted, because I really wasn't, but I was spending a lot of time on my phone. You may be able to relate. I wake up in the morning, check Twitter, use the phone when I'm going to the bathroom, which is gross, periodically check it throughout the day, get home from work, check my phone again, and spend about 30 minutes on it before I go to bed each night. I was just spending a lot of time on my phone, and I just needed to give it a break. So I made the decision to throw all my social media into a folder, call it social media ban, throw it on another page on my phone so I wouldn't look at it, and that helped me get the start. Now, it took me a little while to get used to. I woke up in the morning and felt like I needed to check something. I wasn't sure what, but I just kept feeling like I needed to look at something. It took a little bit to break that. And another thing was I felt like I needed to Snapchat my girlfriend every day. But that soon changed after a little bit. It took some getting used to, but I was able to put my phone down. Instead, what I started doing was gaining more time. I had more time on my hands. So what I started doing was looking at educational videos on YouTube as opposed to watching dumb things on Facebook. And I love Facebook as much as the next guy, but a lot of those tasty food videos, I don't really need them in my life. Another thing I did with a lot of my extra time was I actually started waking up an hour earlier so that I could exercise more and get in a daily habit and routine of working out. And that has been great, because that time that I was spending in the morning on my phone, that 30 minutes, well, now I'm actually doing something with my time as opposed to just looking at what everybody else is doing. A couple weeks into my journey, I started to really take notice of everybody around me, though. I saw whenever I was out in public that a lot of people were on their phones, or unfortunately, even when driving, everybody was looking at their phone at a stoplight. Really? Is it that important? Even in a break in the conversation when I was around my family, people would pull out their phones and start looking at their messages. It just makes you realize that we're all a little bit addicted to what's going on social media. And that was a lot of what I realized was I had some sort of fear of missing out, or FOMO as they call it. I had a fear of missing things that were going on around me, things in people's lives. But I realized that the really important stuff, the stuff that actually mattered that I was missing out on, people were telling me anyway. I still got text messages. I was still talking to people in person. I just wasn't on Facebook every day. And I really wasn't missing out on that much. Maybe I missed a birthday or two on Facebook that I probably wouldn't have said happy birthday to that person if I saw him in real life. Honestly, logging off of social media for a month was an incredible experience. That detox that I took helped me gain a lot of time and thought into my life. I started exercising. I gained an hour of sleep that I was losing from being on my phone. I finished a book, and I even started this YouTube channel and a blog. Logging off for a month really helped me get my life organized and get things together. And I'd recommend it to anybody who feels that they're spending a little bit too much time on their phone. And now that I've spent a month off of social media, I've actually started using Facebook and Twitter and Instagram a lot less than I used to. I check them now once a day, maybe twice if I really have nothing going on. But it's just really not that important to me. And I realize that everything that's going on in my life is happening in front of my eyes, not on my phone. I recommend doing this little detox, and I'll include a link below on how you can do it yourself. But let me know what you think of this, and if you've had any experiences yourself with spending too much time on your phone.